Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with our daily advice for August 30th, 2017. Thank you very much for joining me. So let's have a look at what the energies are for us that we need to be aware of and what we need to know about these energies in order to be able to use them for our highest good. Please do remember that, it's a very general reading and we are looking at energies, so these are going to be talking about different things for everyone. So just take away the message of the reading and apply it to your own situation if you feel that it speaks to that, if you feel that it helps. Okay, so the first card that we have representing the influence of the past on our current situation, we have the Fool. So this is a major arcana card and it talks about a big change in our past that is significant to, or significant and relevant still when it comes to our current circumstances. So this big change that happened in the past, and it could have been as early as yesterday and going further back years, it's going to be different for everyone. It's still influencing us today, or this is where we start to see things pay off, or this is where we start to see things make sense, or this is where we start to see things come full circle with this new beginning. Okay, the Fool talks about, you hear this all the time, the Fool talks about, taking a leap of faith. You don't know what the future holds, you're just going to go for it. You're just taking a chance. It's definitely a card that talks about freeing oneself from a situation, because we're either looking for something that is part of a dream, we're looking to manifest a dream, we're looking to free ourselves from restriction, we're looking to free ourselves from relationships or situations that just don't serve us, they just don't make sense to us anymore. We want something different. We want to be happy. We want to be free. We want to be at peace. Okay, and so that's where the Fool comes in, because we don't have it all figured out yet, but we do know that we just need to get going. We need to take that first step, and that's what the Fool energy is. Okay, taking a chance on a dream. In today's energy, we have the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is what I'm getting with this card is where we start to see things make sense, where we start to understand why things had to happen that way. It's a very spiritual energy here. Why things had to happen that way at that time, why we were supposed to do something, why it was important that we don't know everything ahead of time. Definitely looking back and making sense of why things had to happen that way. It's also experiencing what we set out to experience with the energy of the Fool. So that means if we were looking for independence, today we feel independent. Today we feel free. Today we see that we are standing on our own 2 feet and we're doing a very fine job at it. If this is about looking to have more meaning in our lives, looking to follow a spiritual path, looking to follow or fulfill our spiritual purpose, today we experience something, or we read something, or we receive information or signs that give us that epiphany of, you know what, I'm doing it. I know what that is. I know why I was on this path to begin with. I know why I felt the need to make that change. And so it's feeling that fulfillment, feeling like, I've reached a goal. This is important. Okay, this is important. This could be on a more mundane level, we're talking in energies, but just to give you some kind of day-to-day examples. The Fool could be talking about where we felt like we wanted to leave a job. We needed to leave a job. It was not the right job for us, and we didn't have everything figured out, and we didn't have all the money together, and we didn't have a lot of savings, but we just felt very strongly in our gut that we just need to get out. And the Queen of Wands sees us today in a very good position and a successful career, doing something that we love, doing something that we're very passionate about, that is very rewarding. And we have that epiphany, we have that moment where we remember how we started that path, what was going on, and we get to see where we actually got to. okay, and experiencing that deep sense of fulfillment and accomplishment. This could be starting your own business with the Fool. You know what? There's a lot of things I don't know. I don't have everything figured out. I don't know if I have enough money. I don't know if I'm going to be able to support myself, and all those other questions that come to mind. And today with the Queen of Wands, we're at the point where, you know what? I do have my business. I got it going. It's running. It's doing well. I still have a lot more ideas. I still have a lot more things that I want to try. I still have a lot more ways to make it bigger and better. So that's good. I'm still passionate about it. I still love what I do. And there you go. I'm an entrepreneur. It wasn't that difficult, or it wasn't as difficult as I thought. Okay? So that sort of thing. We had to free ourselves from a situation because we felt in our gut it was wrong for us. It was just not the right thing for us. We wanted something else. We may have not known exactly what that looked like or how we were going to get there, but we took that step with the Fool. We trusted our gut and we took that step. And today with the Queen of Wands, we're sitting pretty and we're almost in awe of our own capability, of our own skills, of our own abilities. And we're feeling like, you know what, I did good. I'm proud of myself. And this is also about inspiring others and giving back. So we may be looking at doing some charity work today, or public speaking, or motivational speaking, or just sharing our story that will help inspire and motivate others as well. And the energy that we're moving into tomorrow with, we have the King of Swords. So this is, it could be actual tomorrow, or it's just the future, where things are headed. The King of Swords is here as growing up, maturing. Okay, this is where we have the wisdom, we have all the knowledge that we need, we have the experience, we have the strength, we're feeling comfortable, we're feeling in our element, there's no more anxiety, there's no more doubt, there's no more, questioning ourselves and going back and forth. The King of Swords, he just knows. He knows what the right thing to do in a situation is. He knows where things are headed. He can make very logical decisions. He is definitely in charge, in control. He has a good mind for, analyzing situations and circumstances and potentials, and he trusts his own decisions. And he trusts what he sees, and he trusts what he knows, and therefore he always seems to be calm and in control of everything, on top of everything, and making the right decisions. Okay, so this is us coming into our own, and just starting to trust our own wisdom, starting to trust our intuition more, starting to trust our own experience, and to just continue on this path, feeling more and more confident about it. And our guidance card, we have 44, environment. So this is a card of celebration, accomplishment, rewards, feeling comfortable, feeling like, you know what, I built a solid foundation here. Looking around, taking it all in terms of environment. Okay, so looking around and seeing where things are now, and kind of just going back to where we started this path, where we started this process, and experiencing that moment of epiphany of, you know what, I've come a long way. You know what, I did very well for myself. You know what, I may have doubted myself, but now I see that there's no reason for me to do that, and so we're feeling more at ease and at peace. This is also about having rules or structure in place. It took some time, it took a lot of work, but we've come up with a rhythm. We have a rhythm, we have a way of doing things, we have a strategy now, because we've learned from everything that we've been through, good and especially bad. And so that is our foundation, that is our strength, that is where we draw confidence from. I've been through a lot and I'm still standing. I have not been knocked down. And so I'm feeling very strong, I'm feeling very confident, I'm feeling very secure, and I know that this is the right direction for me. Okay, definitely an element of being in the public eye today, or being acknowledged for something, or celebrated for an accomplishment, for our contribution, for our input, for what we have to bring to the table, for what we have to share. Definitely an element of receiving praise, receiving compliments, just someone saying, you know what, you're an inspiration. Okay, that's a big thing, that's a big deal. And so we're celebrated in that way, okay? But it should be a really beautiful day for feeling abundant. With all the green and the Queen of Wands and the Environment card, it's a day for feeling abundant or acknowledging our own abundance. And that could be, you know what, I'm sitting pretty and I finally have the money that I want, or I'm sitting pretty and I finally have the career that I want, and I finally have my business, or I'm finally in the good relationship that I wanted, and so feeling abundant in that way. Or just feeling abundant in terms of, I know that I can get through anything. I know that I can do everything I set my mind to. And so I'm feeling like I'm on top of the world. Okay, so beautiful, beautiful energy here. I really hope the messages make sense, and I hope that, you know, the guidance makes sense. Take it all in, enjoy. I hope that we all experience these beautiful energies today. Okay, thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for all your patience through this crazy time with my schedule, and all your support. It does make a big difference. I should be back on track very, very soon. Okay, so thank you for bearing with me. Let's have an absolutely fantastic day, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Take care.